All right, so here's a pretty random episode of J-Breezee
And the
and the
Reverend.
Reverend.
Yeah.
Um, we're just talking here. We're actually having a few drinks, just talking about what's going on with the world, um,
Life in general,
life in general,
struggles,
struggles,
things that you're,
conspiracy theories,
yeah.
things like that. Uh, we're not really happy with what was going on, so we just decided to make a random video. He's got things to say. I have things to say. We're probably not gonna get it all on this video.
Yeah. Just problems, man.
Yeah.
Sounds so hippie. It's a conspiracy, man.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
Um, I'm gonna go ahead and right away go into the politics bullshit.
Okay.
Um,
You know,
I'm a big conspiracy theorist. Now this is what I say to be safe. I shouldn't have to say that, but it's what it is. I believe this is all bullshit. Hillary Clinton has already been chosen to be president.
yeah, of
I
course.
said this as soon as Donald Trump threw in his hat to be a runner. I said, you know what? I think it's just gonna be a show to distract everybody else. Sure enough, everybody else was out, including Bernie Sanders, who I actually figured was gonna be a good president, even though I don't believe in the whole process. But he's out, and now
The fact that Donald Trump is he's actually in the final ballot is just like,
yeah,
what? I mean, I was just like, okay, when I saw that Donald Trump was gonna be running for president, I was just okay, this dude's gonna make it far, but he's not gonna make it to the
right,
final ballot. That dude's just brought in for show.
right,
There's no way that this man's gonna make it out of the end. But I'm like, hey, he proved me wrong. This dude
yeah.
he's in it to win it. Is he
No,
gonna win it? No.
but when we started this channel, we said we were not gonna get too much into politics or religion, but it kind of feels like we kind of have to
You
talk
kind of have
about
to
this
just throw your 2 cents in
because this
there.
is bullshit. Another thing is when I like we've always said, I know a lot about '80s movies. So when the whole Donald Trump thing started, I was thinking, hey, it seems like kind of Brewster's Millions. Whoever knows what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to go too far into it. But the point is, I think it's just all a show. I think we think it's just a show. It's just bullshit. It's nonsense. Somebody else controls these guys, and they're just puppets. So that's what I think about what's going on, and we with what we think is going on with politics. And it's all bullshit. I personally am not gonna vote. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna vote. I'm not gonna say why. I'm not gonna say why.
I I
Um,
I, I want to vote.
yeah,
Am I gonna vote? Probably not. But I feel like, you know what? Does my vote really count?
it doesn't. Now we're gonna get a bunch of hate. I'm gonna get a bunch of hate by saying I'm not gonna vote.
But I'm in that state of mind where I'm just kind of like, well, just in case it does count, even though I feel like
Mm,
it doesn't.
it doesn't.
You know.
Now this year, not gonna go too much into the details, but a lot of the conspiracy theories have been proven to be fact.
I've been working out.
One of them is is that the fact that it doesn't matter whether we vote or not. The higher ups already know who is going to be president.
You know who you are.
Yeah, so it's Hillary. It's Hillary. That's it. And after
She's
this video is done and we get to November and Hillary's president, you guys will probably still hate. But it is what
But
it
you
is.
heard it here first.
Yeah, yeah, or whatever else you might have heard it first. So I'm not gonna vote. I'm not gonna go into it because I told you before what I
Yeah.
anyway. So anyway, so yeah, that's one thing we wanted to talk about. I think it's just about just live your life, love.
Life is short, my
Yeah,
friends. Life is short, and life is full of tragedy. And I think that tragedy comes to the nicest people. And you know what? We, not you, we all take life for granted sometimes and
yeah,
don't realize it until something bad happens
right,
to someone, and it just makes, and it sucks that it has to come to that,
yeah,
because it shouldn't have to come to that. And your first reaction is like, wow, life is short and it could happen to anyone, and why waste time, And which leads me to my new motto, which I want to tell you guys: just keep on
say it
pumping,
loud, say
keep
it
on
loud, say it proud.
keep on pumping. You heard it here first. J-Breezee and the Reverend. When life keeps them down or tries to keep them down, we just keep on pumping.
Keep on bumping.
And-
Now, with that, I think we should let it go or keep on. Because that's about it, right?
Yeah.
Keep on pumping. No matter what we say, it's not going to change anything. One thing we talked about earlier is the fact that no matter what we do, it's not a movie. We started talking about politics, about what's going on in the world. What he and I do, or any of our viewers are gonna do, is not gonna change anything. We think it is gonna change anything, but it's not gonna change anything.
Yeah. We're nobody.
Eventually, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. The government or the higher ups or whatever you want to call them, they're gonna win. So I believe in his words. Keep on pumping. Just live your lives. Enjoy them as long as you can. Live, love, enjoy.
If you feel like you're at rock bottom,
You're not.
there's only one way to go, and that's up.
Exactly. Can't go any further down.
You can't go any lower than rock bottom.
There is no hell, in my opinion.
So just start pumping. Even if it's a baby pump, you're pumping up. You're pumping upwards, and it's gonna get better.
Yeah.
Regardless of what troubles you're going through.
Right.
Just always remember, there's always someone fatter and uglier than you are, and that's what keeps me going sometimes. You know. And it's funny because it's true.
It's funny. It's sad.
If you don't feel that, if you don't feel good looking and you don't feel that you're in shape, just remember those. Remember that there's always going to be someone fatter than you are and someone that's uglier than you are.
Right.
Just keep it pumping.
But by the way, we're still gonna come back with some movie reviews and this and that and other things.
We're trying to throw in some game changers.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, we're thinking about doing some.
Might as well, since the world is all a game changer.
just
But
doing different activities. We're thinking about trying out things like snowboarding, whether it's Hunger Game style type things.
Yeah.
Movies aren't everything. They're things. They're
Entertainment.
They're entertainment. You get away, but sometimes it isn't enough. And
So we'll be back. But like, subscribe, and Poppy for president.
Yeah. Keep on